Hey everybody, so my husband and I have made it to Shenandoah National Park. We're just driving in the park right now on Skyline Drive, and we're checking out some of these amazing overlooks. And if you've been following along with my channel, you know that a dream of mine was to always hike the hike called Old Rag in Shenandoah. And for my 43rd birthday, my husband is making this dream come true for me. So we're gonna try and do that hike tomorrow. I believe it's about a 9-mile hike. It's pretty intense. So our kids are not with us for this one, but we're really looking forward to tackling it. We're gonna film it for you and bring you along. We're also gonna do a number of different hikes in the park. And this is kind of perfect because it's National Park Week, and we're gonna get to spend National Park Week in a national park. During our trip to Shenandoah, we stayed at the Skyland Hotel. So this is what one of the rooms look like at Skyland. Got a little bonus bed here. And it's got heat and air conditioning. Got a big TV here. Nice little sitting table, a refrigerator. And then this is what the bathroom looks like. So pretty nice looking for national park accommodations. And then out here, nice little balcony. So the rooms at Skyland are in several different areas. Our room grouping was up right near the office check-in, near the store, near the restaurants. That was very convenient. In a previous time we stayed here, we stayed in another portion, and that had better kind of skyline views looking below than where we stayed this time. So what I want to do in this video is show you 3 easy trails right near the Skyland Resort that you can hike. Okay, so we've just changed into our hiking boots, and we're going to do our first trail here. We're going to do the Stony Man Trail via the Appalachian Trail. Easter Monday, so I was a little bit concerned about if the park would be really crowded. It seems okay so far, so that's always good. So this trail's pretty easy. We've passed a number of families with young children doing it. A little bit rocky, a little bit of, hilliness, but nothing too bad. Pretty easy hike for a pretty awesome payoff. This one's really popular with families. We did this with our kids years ago, but the view's fantastic up here. And like I said, it is Easter Monday, but it really isn't too crowded here, which is super nice. So I would say if you're interested in doing the shorter loop here, be sure to have the map up on all trails. There's a number of different offshoots and things, and it's a little bit easy to get confused. This trail is just a great little warm-up hike, and if you're staying at Skyland like we are, super close to the hotel, so while you're waiting to check in, this is a good little trail to knock off your list here. Okay, so we were looking for a short trail right near Skyland, and we decided that we would do this Miller's Head lookout, and you're able to walk there right from Skyland. So if you're staying at Skyland and you want to maybe not get back in the car for a little bit, this is about a 5-minute walk. So we're going to check this out and show you what this is like, but I think it's going to have a nice overlook based on the All Trails description. I think this is going to be about 1.5 mile long trail. All right, so this is a 0.8 each way. a radio tower because it has a sign about radio frequency fields. It has a government sign for government property. Alright, so behind me, this is the Bushy Top observation point. You can see pretty good views of rolling farmland. So when we checked into the hotel, the woman at the front desk said to us, "Hey, do you like national parks?" And let me show you really quickly why she said that. So I've got on my Great Basin t-shirt, and my husband has his Hiked It, Liked It, Great Smoky Mountains. We didn't really plan this, so we just both grabbed a t-shirt out of our closet this morning when we left very early, and it happened to be national park shirts. So I would recommend, if you're staying at Skyland, to make sure that you check out this little hike to this overlook. It's definitely worth it. Hey guys, so we just had an early dinner in the dining room. It was actually very, very good. And it was pretty crowded in there. We went around 5 and the whole dining room was packed. So now we're done dinner and we just want to take an easy hike, just a little stroll. So pretty close to the lodge is the Limberlost Trailhead. This is an ADA accessible trail. And funny story is, when we were here many, many years ago when our son was a baby in a stroller, this is the trail we saw a bear on. So don't count out these easy trails for sometimes seeing wildlife. You never know what you're gonna see. So let's get started on this one. So this trail is lined with just a thick vegetation of mountain laurel. Kind of hard to see much because the vegetation is so thick. So this is interesting, whatever these plants are. At first I thought maybe it was a form of skunk cabbage, but this doesn't really look like a low-lying area, but they're pretty neat looking. So it looks like somebody got hot earlier, took the bottoms off their pants, but forgot to come back for them. The zip-off pants are just sitting here. So maybe they'll come back for them, hopefully. Okay, so I can see our car up ahead, so I'm gonna end this one here. Definitely a cool little spot for an evening walk. There's so many deer, and they really weren't afraid of people that I was able to film them, so that was pretty neat. So it's evening, it's about sunset, maybe 6:30 in the evening, and my husband was too tired. He just wanted to rest, and I said that I was gonna make the about 15-minute drive down to Big Meadows area to observe some deer. And this time of night is really magical here. They all start to come out, and there's a lot of deer off in the distance, and you can see the pathways and the grass from their tracks. And we have a couple over here, and they are not scared of people. They are just so used to people being everywhere. And like I said, you can see just all the deer tracks through the field here. Here comes a little group of 3 of them. I'm gonna get some footage of that in a minute. Oh, well, that was a close one. Thank you so very much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment, and I also offer channel memberships at $1.99 a month if you want to support our mission of inspiring people to get outside. Be sure to check out our upcoming video where I show you what it was like to hike Old Rag.